Have you ever noticed a little tickle in your throat? Or a slight cough? Not long after you've finished tidying up the house. Or perhaps your skin feels a bit dry or irritated after a good scrub. We all love a clean, fresh-smelling home, don't we? It gives us a sense of comfort and peace. But what if I told you that some of those very products we rely on to make our homes sparkle and smell lovely might actually be working against us, quietly putting our health at risk? Especially as we get a little older, it's a painful reality that many of us simply don't consider, assuming that if a product is on the shelf, it must be safe. The truth is, as we reach our golden years, our bodies change, becoming more sensitive to certain chemicals that might not have bothered us in our younger days. Our lungs might not be as resilient, our skin a little thinner, and our sense of balance a bit less steady. This isn't about being frail. It's about being wise and protecting ourselves. In this video, we're going to uncover 3 common cleaning products that you should seriously consider avoiding if you're over 70, and I'll share some simple, safer alternatives that will keep your home spotless without the hidden dangers. Make sure you watch right to the very end, because I have something that will truly surprise you about how easy it is to make a big difference in your home's safety. Let's start with the first common culprit that often sits under our sinks, that powerful, indispensable bottle of chlorine bleach. Now, bleach has been a go-to for generations, a household hero for disinfecting, whitening, and tackling stubborn stains, and for good reason. It's incredibly effective at killing germs, but effectiveness doesn't always equate to safety, especially for those of us navigating life over 70. Think about it when you pour bleach into the toilet bowl, or mix it with water to clean the kitchen floor. What do you immediately notice? That incredibly strong, distinctive smell. That odor isn't just a smell, it's volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, being released into the air. These VOCs are incredibly irritating to our respiratory systems. As we age, our lungs naturally become a little less robust, and conditions like asthma, COPD, or even just general sensitivity can become more pronounced. Inhaling those fumes can trigger coughing fits, shortness of breath, and in more severe cases, even exacerbate existing lung conditions or lead to bronchitis. Imagine a quiet afternoon. You've just cleaned the bathroom, and suddenly, you're struggling to catch your breath, feeling tight-chested. It's not just uncomfortable, it's genuinely concerning. And it's not just the lungs that are at risk. Our skin, too, becomes more delicate as we get older. It's thinner, loses some of its natural oils, and is more prone to dryness and irritation. Splashing a little bleach on your hands, even diluted, can cause immediate dryness, redness, and a burning sensation. Over time, repeated exposure can lead to contact dermatitis, a persistent rash that can be incredibly itchy and uncomfortable. Think about preparing dinner, and your hands are still stinging from the morning's cleaning. It takes away from the simple joys of everyday life. Plus, there's the serious danger of mixing bleach with other cleaning products. We often think, more is better, or let me combine this for extra power. But mixing bleach with ammonia-based cleaners, like some window sprays or oven cleaners, creates highly toxic chloramine gases. Even a small amount of these gases can cause severe respiratory distress, leading to dizziness, nausea, and even collapse. It's an invisible threat that can turn a routine chore into a medical emergency. So, what can we use instead? The good news is that there are fantastic, natural alternatives that are just as effective, without the harsh risks. My absolute favorite is plain white vinegar. Yes, the same stuff you might use in your salad dressing. Vinegar is a natural disinfectant and deodorizer, thanks to its acetic acid content. For cleaning surfaces, like countertops, sinks, and even the bathroom, simply mix equal parts white vinegar and water in a spray bottle. You can even add a few drops of an essential oil like lemon or tea tree oil for a fresh scent and extra germ-fighting power. Though that's completely optional. Spray it on. Let it sit for a few minutes to work its magic, and then wipe it clean with a damp cloth. You'll be amazed at the shine. And there are no noxious fumes to worry about. For tougher jobs, like disinfecting toilets, you can pour a cup of undiluted vinegar into the bowl. Let it sit for an hour or so. Scrub with a brush and flush. It works wonders. For brightening laundry without bleach, try adding a cup of white vinegar to your rinse cycle. It helps remove detergent residue and keeps whites looking crisp. Another excellent alternative is baking soda. For scrubbing sinks or tubs, sprinkle baking soda directly onto the surface. Dampen a sponge and scrub away. It's a gentle abrasive that cleans without scratching and also helps absorb odors. Imagine cleaning your kitchen and only smelling a light, clean, natural scent, rather than a chemical one. This simple shift not only protects your lungs and skin, but also creates a much more pleasant and safer environment in your home. You'll feel a sense of relief knowing you're protecting your precious health with every swipe and scrub. Now that we've discussed the hidden dangers of bleach and its wonderful alternatives, let's turn our attention to another very common group of products that often cause problems: those everyday spray cleaners that promise streak-free shine and sparkling floors. Next, let's talk about ammonia-based cleaners, especially those often used for windows, mirrors, and some floor types. You know the ones. They promise that crystal clear, streak-free gleam. Ammonia, like bleach, has a very distinct, pungent smell. And just like bleach, it's a powerful irritant, particularly for our respiratory systems. When you spray an ammonia-based cleaner, tiny droplets and vapors are released into the air, and you inevitably breathe them in. For someone over 70, this can be particularly problematic. Our airways are more susceptible to inflammation, and inhaling these vapors can lead to immediate irritation, causing coughing, wheezing, and even shortness of breath. If you already live with conditions like asthma or chronic bronchitis, these symptoms can be significantly amplified, turning a simple cleaning task into a distressing experience. Think about wiping down your kitchen table or cleaning the bathroom mirror. You're right there, up close, breathing it all in. It's not just a momentary discomfort. Repeated exposure can contribute to chronic respiratory issues or worsen existing ones. Beyond respiratory concerns, there's another significant danger with ammonia-based cleaners, particularly those designed for floors. The residue they leave behind. Many floor cleaners, especially those that promise a high shine, can leave a very thin, slippery film on your floors. For someone over 70, falls are a major concern, and anything that increases the risk of slipping is something we absolutely must address. Imagine you've just finished cleaning your kitchen floor. It looks sparkling, but as you walk across it to grab a cup of tea, your foot slips just a little. That split second can lead to a serious fall, resulting in broken bones, sprains, or even head injuries. These accidents can have long-lasting consequences, impacting our mobility, independence, and overall quality of life. It's a silent, invisible threat that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. The desire for a clean floor is natural, but not at the risk of our physical safety. Furthermore, like bleach, ammonia can be corrosive to the skin and eyes. Accidental splashes can cause burning sensations, redness, and irritation. And as we mentioned earlier, never ever mix ammonia-based cleaners with bleach, as this creates highly toxic gases that are incredibly dangerous. So, what are our safe and effective alternatives for these types of cleaners? Again, simple household ingredients come to the rescue. For streak-free windows and mirrors, a solution of white vinegar and water is truly remarkable. Mix equal parts white vinegar and warm water in a spray bottle. You can use old newspaper or a microfiber cloth to wipe it clean. The newspaper surprisingly leaves no streaks and is environmentally friendly. You'll get a sparkling finish without any harsh fumes or residues. For floors, especially hard floors like tile, linoleum, or sealed wood, A gentle approach is always best. A simple solution of warm water with a few drops of mild dish soap, the kind you use for hand-washing dishes, works wonders. You only need a tiny amount, perhaps a teaspoon for a bucket of warm water. This cleans effectively, doesn't leave a slippery residue, and is gentle on your skin if you get some on your hands. Always ensure the floor dries completely before walking on it, regardless of the cleaner you use. But with gentle soap and water, the risk of slippery residue is significantly reduced. For a deodorizing boost, you can add a quarter cup of white vinegar to your floor cleaning water as well. Imagine cleaning your home, breathing easily and confidently, walking across your floors, knowing you've eliminated hidden dangers. It brings a real sense of peace, doesn't it? This shift ensures your home is not just clean, but truly safe for every step you take. And now, let's consider the last category of products we should be extremely wary of: those convenient aerosol sprays that fill our homes with pleasant scents and polished surfaces. Finally, let's turn our attention to the world of aerosol sprays. This includes everything from air fresheners and fabric refreshers to furniture polishes and some surface cleaners that come in a pressurized can. These sprays often seem so convenient. A quick spritz to banish odors or add a shine. But for those of us over 70, they pose a unique set of challenges and hidden dangers that we need to be very aware of. The biggest concern with aerosol sprays is what they release into the air: tiny particles, propellants, and a cocktail of chemicals known as volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. When you press that nozzle, you're not just releasing a pleasant scent, you're creating a fine mist that hangs in the air, entering your lungs with every breath you take. As we've discussed, our respiratory systems become more sensitive with age. Inhaling these fine particles and VOCs can irritate the airways, leading to coughing, wheezing, and shortness of breath. For individuals with asthma, emphysema, or other chronic lung conditions, these symptoms can be more severe and even trigger an exacerbation of their condition. Imagine trying to enjoy a quiet evening at home, but feeling a persistent tickle in your throat and a tightness in your chest, all because of an air freshener you used hours ago. It's a subtle yet insidious impact on your daily well-being. Beyond the immediate respiratory issues, many of these aerosol products contain artificial fragrances. While they smell lovely, these fragrances are often complex mixtures of chemicals, some of which can be allergens or endocrine disruptors. For sensitive individuals, this can manifest as headaches, dizziness, nausea, or even skin rashes from airborne contact. Think about that lovely, spring-fresh scent. It might be giving you a headache without you even realizing why. Then there's the issue with furniture polish aerosols. While they give a beautiful shine, they often leave a very slick, almost greasy residue on surfaces. This might seem minor, but it's a significant fall risk. Imagine polishing your coffee table or bedside table, and then inadvertently placing your hand on it for support as you stand up, only for it to slip. Or what about spraying too much near the floor, creating an invisible, slippery patch? Any loss of grip or balance, however slight, can lead to a dangerous fall, especially when our bones are more fragile. The convenience of a spray is simply not worth the increased risk of a serious injury. So, what are the safe and effective alternatives for these pervasive aerosol products for air fresheners? The best solution is natural ventilation. Open your windows and doors regularly to let fresh air circulate, especially after cooking or if your home feels a bit stuffy. Good airflow is far more effective and healthier than masking odors with chemicals. For a pleasant scent, consider natural options like bowls of potpourri, essential oil diffusers using pure essential oils sparingly and with good ventilation, or simply simmering some citrus peels and cinnamon sticks in water on the stove. These options provide delightful aromas without the harmful VOCs and propellants. For furniture polish, you can create your own safe and effective alternative. Mix equal parts olive oil and white vinegar in a small spray bottle. Add a few drops of lemon essential oil if you like. Shake well before each use. Spray a small amount onto a soft cloth, and then wipe your furniture. It cleans, nourishes the wood, and leaves a beautiful, non-slippery shine. This simple, homemade polish avoids the harmful chemicals and the slick residue that aerosol polishes can leave behind, making your home not only look good, but also genuinely safer. Imagine the peace of mind knowing that every breath you take in your home is clean, and every surface you touch is safe. Remember, small changes can make a truly profound difference in your health and happiness, especially as we navigate our beautiful golden years. We've talked about avoiding harsh chlorine bleach and opting for the natural power of white vinegar and baking soda. We've explored the pitfalls of ammonia-based cleaners and discovered how gentle dish soap and vinegar can give you sparkling results without the respiratory and fall risks. And we've discussed moving away from aerosol sprays, embracing fresh air, natural scents, and homemade polishes to protect your lungs and prevent dangerous slips. These aren't just cleaning tips, they are small acts of self-care, simple shifts that empower you to create a safer, healthier, and more comfortable living environment. You deserve to live in a home that nurtures your well-being, not silently undermines it. Every choice you make to reduce exposure to these common chemicals is a step towards more vibrant health and greater peace of mind. I truly hope these insights have been helpful and given you some practical steps to take. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Have you already started making some of these changes? Or perhaps you have other natural cleaning tips you swear by? Please share them in the comments below. Your wisdom could help so many others in our wonderful community. And if you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up, as that really helps us reach more people who can benefit from this information. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more practical advice and inspiring content designed specifically for living your best life at every age. Thank you for watching. And remember, your well-being is your greatest asset. Live your best life at every age, confidently and safely.